our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
It is a pretty hot late summer afternoon here in the South Bay as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Washington Redskins. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they're led out by a guy who learned from one of the great ones in his first few years in Tom Brady. This is Jimmy Garoppolo.
When you're a backup to one of the all-time great players, if you don't spend time picking that guy's brain or just watching and observing how he does things to increase your game, then you've wasted that time. I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is that type of a player. I think those lessons learned have a chance to transmit themselves very well.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
Here we go. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And the starting crew now for San Francisco.
And the play of this offensive line is going to tell a big story. And right now, if you're a fan of this team, you're loving the story that they are telling. They've already created some holes in the running game on this opening drive, and they're going to need to keep it up for these guys to have a big chance at victory.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. To throw is Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And now a look at the Washington defense.
Landon Collins is built like your typical tackle-first safety, but he does have the ability to play the deep part of the field.
The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Come on, QB, come on.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Not today.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in 2019 from Ohio State. It's Dwayne Haskins. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 27. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Let's go.
And a quick look at Washington's offense.
Let's focus our attention on the offensive line and Brandon Sheriff, the first-round pick in 2015. In fact, the first lineman taken at number 5 overall, an offensive tackle in college, transitioned very well to guard in the NFL. Solid, reliable, 2 traits you love in an offensive lineman. How about tough, physical, and nasty? He's an Iowa offensive lineman. Those guys play well in the NFL.
Get off the field.
First carry for Darius Geis. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. And the 49ers on the defensive side of the football.
Jaworski Tartt came out of Samford University in Alabama, and he is a guy who is an absolute flash at the safety position.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. Fielded just inside the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin the drive with Coleman. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Here we go. 180.
50's to Mike. Here we go. Here we go.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You better be ready next time.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. On 1st down, this is Geis. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Haskins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Off to Geis on the screen. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
to the ground on first. It's Geis, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
That's it, baby.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Rip right.
On 2nd down, here's Haskins. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
I'm here all day.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Come on now, let's go.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. They'll run with McKissick. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And when you're trying to set up a counter play, it's what a lot of people call an influence play. You're really hoping those defensive linemen are really agile that day. If they stayed out late the night before the game and they're not moving as fast, it's a lousy call because that means they're just going to sit in the hole that you hope to create just by the movement of your offensive line.
And there they got the ball to the outer third of the field, but tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, things get stacked up in there if they don't move as well as you want them to, and probably just trying to escape and couldn't get away.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
On play action, Haskins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. This is a 26-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Let's get this.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Oh, what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn. Don't get nervous.
Gets this one out in a hurry to Latimer. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
He wasn't ready.
A tight one after 1 on EA Sports. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
65.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least 1 blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
3rd down, here's Geis. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here comes Pettis on the return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Tough sequence there for the offensive line.
Well, it gives us a chance to shine a little spotlight on the defensive linemen, on the defensive tackles. They don't normally get a bunch of praise, but it all starts there, doesn't it? If you're going to have a good run defense, they have to hold the point of attack and make plays as they just did there.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! I'm coming after you! I'm coming after you!
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Here we go. 180!
Mike 56. I'm going to come back to you.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Brandon, that play certainly felt like what I call a tendency breaker. 1st and 10, they dial up a draw play. That's not a normal situation, but give credit to the defense. They weren't fooled at all and really finished off the play.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Tight end left. Tight end left.
Mostert. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Here we go,
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And that's complete. It's Sims. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Haskins now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Now Haskins on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Haskins looking to throw on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They go play action with Haskins. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Here's Haskins to throw. And he finds the tight end, Rodgers. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on first. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
In your face.
Geis. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis taking it in. And the Redskins have taken the lead. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the 2nd try.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a Darius Geis touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2.
There's a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Here we go. Wait, 80! Wait.
Coleman now. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Your turn is here, baby. Your turn is here.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80!
I know he ain't got it. Double time, double time. 3 down, 3 down. Check, check. 3 down, 3 down.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 36. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Here we go. Like 20!
Check 56. Crunch time, defense.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch left, tight end to the right.
Off the play fake to McKinnon, it's Garoppolo. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Now Garoppolo. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And our focus now moves to Adrian Peterson. And he's had his chances in this game. He just hasn't been able to find any daylight so far.
Patience, patience, patience. And that's the hard part for a runner because they expect every run to be a big one for something to pop. So they have to sometimes go through the struggles before it happens for them later in the game. But you got to give credit to the rest of the team.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
There's a little bit of defense right there. Nickel set, 5 defensive backs. They just snuffed out every route that was going. Quarterback never got rid of the football.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's McKissick. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Garoppolo hustling him back to the line now.
Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Going to throw right side here. Complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all game. Let's get it. Here we go. 180.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Garoppolo, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
We got trips over here. Trips over here.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Last stop. Last stop.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the set.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports halftime report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one. and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. Third down. Here's Haskins. And this is going to be incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
Here's Tressway now. He's been terrific so far. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards there and a Niner first. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
Here we go. Wait, 80! I got it.
Coleman. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Here we go.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
56. Mike, 56 right there.
They'll go again with McKissick. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
A draw play is called because you think you've either found a gap or you're using the aggressiveness of the defensive line against itself. Not on that play. Totally controlled the middle of the field. Offense had nowhere to go with the ball.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see.
Play action. Haskins. And Latimer's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Haskins now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. A carry now for McKissick. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Check. Watch 54. I'm coming after you.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Let's go.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On play action, Haskins. Throw complete there, Rodgers. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Haskins will throw. Got it complete to Rodgers. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Haskins now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Redskins scoop it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Like 20. Here we go. Shit.
Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Here we go. 180. Hot. Garoppolo on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Here we go,
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On second down, it's Coleman. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Here comes the ball. I see you, boy. I see you.
Here we go. 180.
Here we go.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Garoppolo to his tight end, Kittle, for a Niner first down.
They brought in the heavy set on third down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation, and sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Garoppolo now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position, but as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
Kill.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
Here we go.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Here we go.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Single.
Play action, Garoppolo. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The sack by Ronald Darby coming from the corner.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And a 2nd field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Slings this deep for McLaurin, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Redskins with a football and the lead as we start the 4th. Haskins now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Haskins to throw. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give the Redskins 13 there on a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Haskins. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give the Redskins 13 there on a 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Rodgers brings it in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Now a toss. This is Geis. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is going to sound a little strange, but that was a really nice effort because he broke a tackle and almost sprang free, but it still ended up with a loss of yardage. The defense won that battle.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. 2nd down, Haskins. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Akello Witherspoon. 30. The 20. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big two-point conversion here? So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's it, baby.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too. What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. On the ground, it's Geis. And Geis is going to be stopped short as he did not get the push he needed. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Key 26, key 26. Bus formation, bus formation. Come on, boys.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but now it'll be 3rd down.
This is a perfect example of what separates the elite quarterbacks. Has his man open, way too anxious, ends up firing it in there with way too much zip on it. The great ones, they know how to relax and put the appropriate velocity on the football.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus on the whole
that's
thing.
true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. As this unit comes back out there, let's focus in on Darius Geis. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They went in at halftime, made a few adjustments, and you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination.
Ready? Hey, hold on. Hey, we got 4. Come on.
2nd and 5 now. Haskins. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Here we go. That's it. That's it. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Check 56. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
On 2nd and 9. Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 36.
Let's go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he finds the tight end, Rodgers.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Here's Haskins. Throw complete there, Rodgers. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. Haskins and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll run with Geis. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Here we go.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing now is Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Hey, we got 3 down.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And this is Latimer, complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now it's Haskins. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Steven Sims there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Redskin touchdown. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. No gain, and it's second down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Now Mostert. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. From midfield now on second down. Garoppolo. His throw incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They go play action here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Come on.
They'll come out in the pistol. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers get a score closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And Tevin Coleman polished it off with a touchdown run. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Redskins, and that should just about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Here's Geis, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. And he finds McLaurin. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. The Redskins, they can smell victory now. They take a knee.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Check 13. Check 13.
Haskins down to a knee, and his guys about to come away victorious. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.